wonderful 4th of July holiday. It was bananas here in my hometown. We had this thing here in my hometown called Thunder on the Mountain. And man, it's like it was everywhere. I mean, people were everywhere out with their families. Just people was parking, just crazy, all on the side of the road, just try to see the fireworks, man. And it was a great fireworks, man. I was able to just to be out with my wife and my children, who I love. I love being around my family. And so we just kind of like watched the fireworks and kind of rode around the city. We talked and we got something to eat, and we brought it back. It's time to pray. It's time to pray. Listen, it's been time to pray. With all of this stuff that's going on in our country right now, with the big beautiful bill being passed, and it's a lot of people are really really upset. A lot of people upset. They don't know what's going to happen moving forward with this bill being passed. I'm not going to get into the politics piece of it because I'm still trying to find out more and more about it, so I can't really just speak on it. But like I said, I do know from what I've heard, it's going to be some things in that that's going to affect a lot of people, a lot of our family members, man, including myself. And so we just have to, it's time to pray, man. And let me tell you this, we shouldn't put our trust in no man anyway. And that's where I see the problem is with a lot of us. We're trying to put our trust in the president. We're trying to put our trust in these political areas, just the country itself, just the whole governmental system. But like I said before, the president, he runs the country, but you could be the president in your own home. You be the president in your own home. What you do in your household, you have to govern your own household accordingly. Listen, you got a whole bunch of presidents and people that have came and went, and you still survive. You still alive. Things is still going for you. And so we can't just look at the fact of what's going on in the country like, oh, well, this passed or that happened. Oh, well, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. How are we gonna make it? No, you're gonna make it like you always been making it. So it's a lot of people that are upset about this big, beautiful bill. You got the floods that's in Texas, man, and a lot of people that have lost their loved ones. They don't know where their loved ones are. It's time to pray, y'all. How you doing, Daniel? It is time to pray. It is time to pray. Listen, it's like I said before, it's been time to pray. It is so much crazy stuff that's going on, man. Look, the Bible is definitely fulfilling itself. For those who may not believe in the scriptures, I'm not on here to try to persuade you to believe in something that I believe, but I do know from my take and my reading and studying of the scriptures, the Bible is fulfilling itself. Hello, everyone. It is definitely fulfilling itself, and it's time to pray. It is time to pray. Listen, you got all of this separation and division in church. People can't get along with each other. You got all this division, and you got all this entertainment in church. People are, it's like, look at this. And let me just talk about that just for a moment. I mean, I'm a pastor myself. I started a ministry 2 years ago. It's a very, very small group of people. And that's not the culture that we are trying to build, at our ministry. It's all of this entertainment. We're trying to do all of this stuff to get people to come to church. It's almost like you have to pay people to come to church now. It's almost like you have to put on this show in order to get people to come to church. I was always told if it takes a circus to bring people to church, you got to keep it. It takes a circus to keep them. And so I'm not in the entertainment business when it comes to that. That's why I was saying that even the church, we need prayer, because we have lost, a lot of people in the church has lost their way. Not everybody in the church, but they have lost their way. And that's why so many people don't want to come to church. They don't want, man, it's people. You have some people say, well, I love God, but I can't do church. I don't like church people. And that hurts my heart, man, because it's like we're sending so many mixed messages out here. And it's like, man, we really need to pray, man, to pray that identity back. What this thing that we're in this thing for? I mean, our communities, just ride around in your community. You may be staying in the suburbs or whatever. I just moved pretty much out in the suburbs. I grew up in the inner city 46 years of my life. And I still go back over there on that side of town. And it just hurt my heart just to see how so much neglect in our communities. It's like how we just let things go. It's like it's so many people are just hurting right now. Birmingham, Alabama. Wherever you from, type in where you from. Type in where you from if you don't mind. But I live in Birmingham, Alabama, and the crime rate is super high here. For it to be a mid-sized city, it's absolutely too much crime. Type in the chats if you mind. Type in the chats where you from. But anyway, like I was saying, it's time to pray, man. It's really time to pray, just to see so many people that are lost and people don't know